Hello, Makadini Linjani. On my first episode, I was talking about paying debts. If you want to be blessed, I was saying you pay your debts. And when you pay debts, God will give you enough to save. And on my second episode, I was talking about stinginess. If you are stingy, you will never be blessed. If you close your hands, your blessings will be just closed. So you need to give and God will bless you with more. Today, my first verse is found from the book of Proverbs 19 verse 17. It says, "He who is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and God will reward him with more." If you give to the poor, you are lending to the Lord, and he will reward you with more to give. So today, I want to tell you a story of a young boy. This young boy is unique. Can you imagine his story is found from all the Gospels in New Testament? It is found in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. That's what makes him special. It's a young boy. One day he ran to his mother and said, "Mother, hey, guess what? Tomorrow Jesus is coming into our town. Can you prepare me a decent meal?" And the mother is like, hey, no problem. I will definitely prepare that decent meal for you. So early in the morning, the following day, the mother prepared the meal for her son. The son took the meal and ran to meet with Jesus. And he got there maybe in good time. He was among the gathering. And as Jesus was talking, this young boy had a divided mind. He was listening to what Jesus was saying, but at the same time, since he's a kid, he is thinking, as soon as Jesus finished, I'm going to eat my meal under that tree. But within a short period of time, after the service was finished, the disciples started chasing away people. And Jesus was not impressed. Jesus was not happy about it. He said, no. You can't chase people away. You need to give them food. Jesus was a man of generosity. And he said, no one can live without eating. And the disciple says, Jesus, we don't understand what you're saying. We don't even have money for even 20 people or a few people. What about the number of people which is here? We can't even feed them. And Jesus said, no, tell them to come back and sit down. We need to. And this young boy, notice that there was commotion among Jesus and his disciples. And he thought maybe Jesus was hungry and is asking for food. So he raised his hand and said, Jesus, I've got some food with me. One of the disciples heard this young boy and said, Jesus, there is a young boy here with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Maybe he can help us. And Jesus said, young boy, can you give me the 2 fish and your 5 loaves of bread? And he gave to Jesus smiling. He was so happy that he was doing something. He was giving Jesus something to eat. Can you imagine if it was you and me at that tender age? Maybe we could have run away. But this boy was happy to give it to Jesus. And when Jesus took it, he prayed and it multiplied and everybody had enough to eat. And I can visualize the young boy was so excited and he was bragging, saying, guess what? I gave Jesus my food and he multiplied it. And everybody sitting here is eating the food my mother prepared. That's what Jesus does. If you give Jesus your tithe, he will multiply it. If you give to the rich, if you give to the widows, God will multiply whatever you give. So what is it I'm saying? God will always give those who give so that they can always have enough to give and to save. Can you imagine something There were rich people at that gathering. And they were educated people. There were all different types of people at that gathering. But no one remembers them because they never had the act of generosity except this young boy. We still talk about him because of his act of generosity. Everyone still remembers him. So nothing, or should I say, there is no legacy that surpasses the legacy of generosity. A good deeds will always follow you even when you are in your grave. Good deeds will always follow you. People will always talk about what you did for them. It's not about your richness which they are concerned about. It's not about how educated you are. It's not about anything special about you. But if you are a generous person, if you give to the poor, if you give to the widows, if you remember other people, you will be remembered. A good name is better than riches. This is Gogochi Helele.